We are at the rink. We are back. It's been a while. I'm testing out some pros today. I also have a flylight with me, but today's mostly going to be about this. But it is gear review season. We are back. We're at Planet Ice. I'm actually going to go crash a church group hockey drop-in. Why not? Should be fun. It's all I could find. As we get back on the ice, looking forward to it. We got the VF VS from ProStock. We'll have some flylight. We'll do a little bit of all of it. We'll do some game footage. It's good to be back. All right. As a hockey influencer, I feel that it's in my nature to tell you how to tape your stick. So that's what this video is going to be about today, is how to tape your knob. And if you're not into taping knobs, I'll teach you how to tape your blade and then wax your shaft. I stroke it from side to side, applying the wax like any idiot could do. And next, I'm going to teach you how I tie my skates. And to finish off my influencing for the day, we're going to go through what's in my bag. I got tape, I got other tape, I got more tape, I got a...
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Thanks, Peter. We are back, and we don't care about posting bullshit like other influencers, and that's why it takes me so long to make videos, because I like to test stuff. I like to really think about what I'm saying, how I feel about products, and you know that's the beer league bum way. Today we're doing ProStocks. I actually have the VF and the VS with me, and I'm super stoked to get these on the ice and give you my feedback. We all know the ProStocks are good. That's not what this video is about. Otherwise, Geppetto and ProStock hockey sticks would be out of business by now. They are great sticks. But I'm going to tell you what I would use them for in a game situation and what I like most about the VF and the VS and how I keep kind of gravitating to one or the other depending on the game situation. So Beer League Bum is back, guys. Looking forward to it. What we're going to do is we'll run this church group drop-in. Should be fun. Just a quick, I'll do some warm-up with all of the sticks, get some kind of, footage and things, but we'll do a single as well after this, and of course some other on-ice sessions, and then of course at the house. So this will just be a fun, good start. Welcome back to the new season. I got dreams and they feel so lucid. I got dreams that they think are stupid. It's all right, sit back as I do this. I don't take this life for granted. My mind's expanding. It's time for a fight. Command of the war. I want more. Yeah, I said I want more. Took a life full of hooks. Time to even the score. One life left, so I gotta make it count. Two bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. Three more doubts in my head trying to tear me down, but I won't let it show. Feelings carry me along through the struggle now. 5 toes tangled off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know, let's go, but watch me go. Take a deep breath in, can you feel that? That's 1 in a billion, wait, 1 in a trillion. A life is oh man, we're like mid-game here. VF, ProStocks. I haven't even touched the flylight. Honestly, the pros are better, and I keep going back to it. I'm really enjoying these. I can't wait to get these on the ice later for just single matchup against themselves. They're so smooth. Can't wait to get into it. Try to get another goal or two. Okay, thanks, Ben. I just played a little drop in with a church group. Great bunch of guys, great skate. Easy going back into it. Both the VS and the VF from ProStock, they recoil really well and they're really smooth in terms of release. I'm really impressed, and they're already, without even getting them on the ice, we'll talk durability and stuff once we're done, but already they're better than KYC, Hopa, Swift, all those kind of brands. And I don't know how ProStock does it. I really don't. So let's get them on the ice by themselves and see how we can build some durability and just overall shot performance and give you guys some recommendations.
So before I get on the ice with the ProStocks, something that I've really noticed about these sticks is they really help shooting in two ways. And the first is obviously curve choice. There is a ton of curves. I have a Line A here, and I have, I think the modified Pro 81. I think this is a Zegras. I can't remember, but it's basically like sort of a 28 with a max height. But anyway, Line A, one of my favorite curves. But these sticks are so customizable with the curves that they allow shooting in a way that you can tailor it to your shot, and then of course gain by doing so with the flex profile. So I got a Line A in the high flex, and I just love how much load this has with the pocket. You'll see in the video that the way I shoot with this is everything is just dragging wristers, and it works so well with the high kick, big load, slow load, and the Line A, it works really nice. So that's something really good. You can tailor your shooting with these sticks really well. And then with the Zegras, this is such a versatile stick with the hybrid kick point, and I kind of found myself gravitating towards this a lot more because I can do all types of shots with it as opposed to just the high kick. So just something to consider is you can really amplify shooting in two ways with your kick point, and now you have a curve choice. And then one more thing I noticed before we get on the on ice session from the church group was that these two sticks, I don't have the low kick unfortunately, but I have the VS and the VF, is both of these are softer load. So if you're the type of person that struggles with loading your shooting, even in the 77s cut down, because I wanted to stiffen these up, they still load really easily and they're very soft, especially the high kick. Like, holy cow, I put this on the ice when I first started, and I just like dropped down, and I couldn't believe how much flex I was getting out of this stick. It's pretty rare. So just something to consider is they're really easy loading sticks. Okay, so we got the high kick. Really like the load on this stick. I'll show you the shooting that I do with it. I don't even take slap shots with this. I actually think it's actually worse for slappers. It's just really good at dragging wrist shots. So that's what I'm going to show you. That's my main focus with this stick. So shooting with the VS is so easy. The release on this is so smooth. I couldn't believe it. It's such a flexy stick. I really love dragging wrist shots and dragging snapshots with this stick. It's probably one of my favorite sticks right now for that, because with my wrist issues and stuff like that, I can let the puck go with minimal effort, very little putting into it, and it just flies. Shooting with this stick, 4.3 out of 5. It's excellent. So this style of shooting, really drag it. Like, see the velocity there? And I'm just standing still. Really, really nice load. So as you can see, the stick's not overly versatile, but man, does it feel good, and man, does it load well. And this is like my ideal stick for no slap shot leagues. The load on this stick for just no slappers, where you're just getting that quick little snapshot or big dragging wrist shot, the velocity is unreal. It's not the best slap shot stick, surprisingly. I think it might be part of the Line A curve, but does this thing load really well? So this stick is actually my go-to for no slap shots because of the power I can generate. Just every time from here, that nice wrister. Shooting with this bad boy is all about the high kick being really big bow, like bow and arrow effect. You can see the flex in the stick. Coupled with the Line A curve, this thing just rips wristers and snappers and little dragging snapshots. It's excellent for that. And the name of the game here is easy load. This thing is so easy to load. This is a 77 flex. It's pretty tall. I cut about that much off it. and it's still really easy to load. And that's the name of the game with this stick. If you're the type of person that's like, I need just an easy load, I don't want to have to like put everything into it all the time. Every time you come down, you're just like ranking on your stick. I can literally shoot this stick with hands anywhere with barely any effort. And that's the name of the game here. And that's why I ranked it so high for shooting.
Let's talk release really quickly, because shooting it excels at in obviously certain types. In terms of release, as a high kick, it still has a really good release on, again, dragging wristers. So when your puck is here, surprisingly the release is very good on that. This is a bizarre stick. I really like it, and it's very odd because my hand placement was up here and the release was excellent. I'll show you a couple more. Oh man. As soon as you get that off leg shooting, you get such good power.
Sticks are so similar in how they perform and the feel, weight, and balance and the durability that the thing that differentiates them is their kind of shot and release. The other stuff is kind of pretty much the same. So when you're talking about the high kick version, the release is very powerful. It's a bit laggy because you could feel the stick kind of bow and load. And that's what makes it kind of such an interesting feel. It's a very old school feeling stick. To me, this feels like a modern version of sticks from 10 years ago, a nicely updated, but feel is just great. Anybody who used sticks 10 years ago and always like, man, I miss the 195s and stuff, this is kind of that stick. Let's move on to the hybrid. We'll talk shooting and release on that, and then we're going to kind of combine them at the end.
So I got the hybrid now, and I do gravitate towards this a little more in a game so far because it is a bit more versatile, and I do get more power on all shots as opposed to the high kick version. But the only thing I'm not a huge fan of this is the curve, because I just don't like max height blades. They look silly. And the really flat rocker as opposed to the regular P28. Now, shooting with this is really effortless as well. And I'll run you through some shots, but you'll kind of see that the ease of release for all shots is just better than the high kick. Obviously, my style of shooting, as you guys know, is the snapper like that. It works better with the hybrid version across the board. You just get a little bit more ease and velocity on those releases of that kind of half clapper shooting style. I'm not even putting anything into it because I'm just standing around. And that's close, but they're good velocity. So I find myself using this stick in all situations because of shooting. So I can take slappers with good velocity. I can do the snapshots, like I said, like that, which has almost the same velocity as the slappers. And just like the high kick, is I can do that style of shot as well, and you get excellent velocity and a really easy load, even with the 77 flex. Yeah. Okay, one more. So the hybrid has a slight velocity upgrade on snapshots and slappers for some reason, probably just with the dual kick point. So this style has more velocity than the high kick on this style of shooting. The high kick has a bigger load zone, I'm thinking. So I actually avoid this style of shooting with the hybrid, and I go with the half clapper, half snappers. Okay, so the hybrid VF, a little bit stiffer feeling than the VS, but a little more versatile with snappers and slap shots, a little bit better. But interesting enough, the wristers kind of not quite as good. I was getting huge velocity on those half clappers though. The hybrid kick point on this works so well for those, and that's why I think I excel with this stick more than the others. But both of them have so much merit with the curve choices. Excellent sticks. We'll finish it up at the house for both of them.
So on the VF, the hybrid version, The stick feels slightly more modern than the high kick version does, especially in release. Slightly stiffer flex profile, but still a nice, easy load. So I think if you're an old school guy, Supreme 195, blade feel, big load, that style of stick, I think the high kick works for you. But if you're a more modern person or player, and you want a little bit more modern release, and more versatile in all shots, I think the hybrid version is probably the better of the two. But it's marginal, so just something to kind of keep in mind. You'll feel that the release here, it feels more like modern sticks, whereas I think some people who didn't grow up with the 195 stuff will think that the high kick version is really odd feeling. So here's kind of where we merge these two sticks. And unfortunately, I don't have the low kick to kind of put in this, but I have a feeling that it's quite a bit different than these. But as we merge the two into feel, weight, and balance, and then durability ratings, and then the totals and the summary, as we get close to the end of the video here, is I feel like these sticks have the old school feeling because also they're heavier. They're 400 plus grams. And that for me is just kind of not my style. I like really light sticks. So I'm rating these at 3.7 out of 5 for feel, weight, and balance. They lose points for me because of their weight. I really feel they could have done a better job at dropping 25 grams here to meet kind of the other what would you call it? Custom sticks that all kind of come in the 375 range. Pro really should have done that. Hopefully they do, maybe on the next gen. Now the blade feel is very old school for me. Feels kind of like a Nexus, woody. It's good. So, you have decent blade feel. The blades feel kind of soft and you have a heavy kind of stick and the grip and stuff is okay. So just overall, the feel, weight, and balance here, you kind of win some, lose some. And unfortunately, these would be my gamers based on price and the way that they're performing if they were less than 400 grams. Durability, they both come in at 3.9 out of 5. I have no issues with them. There's no chips. I played center with both of them for many, many games. I don't have chips. I don't have any cracks. Their blades seem to be holding up. Generally speaking, at $250 plus for these sticks, the performance versus the price versus durability, I think is pretty up there. I really don't think these are going to last years, but at the same time, at 400 grams and with a soft blade, you're probably a little bit above average, I would say. So as I said at the beginning of the video, everybody likes Pro Sticks. They love the curve choices. They love the customability. You can have a curve choice, your kick point, your flex, your grip. You can build these completely custom. But the challenge that comes with these for me is the weight. But other than that, they are great sticks. They outperform all the KYCs, the Hopas, the Swifts, the customs, any type of stick like that. I think any custom company is going to be hard pressed to beat Pro at their own game. I haven't seen it yet. I get DMs from a lot of people saying I'm starting a hockey stick company. I really don't see you beating these. These are the ultimate beer league stick at the end of the day. You have three choices. You have high kick, you have hybrid, and you have low kick. They're decently durable. They feel old school. I think this is the ultimate beer league stick. It really is. And at the end of the day, good luck trying to beat it, everybody else. Have a good one. If you stuck around this long, you are a true fan, you're a true supporter, and I really value your support. But you probably wonder why I don't post videos anymore, and it's because of stuff like this. This Bauer Proto 2 is $500 Canadian, and frankly, it's ridiculous, and it's very difficult for me to do reviews on sticks as a self-financed, no sponsors, doing my own money to give you guys the best value. And at the end of the day, I'm questioning whether or not this is really feasible anymore. The hockey tutorials of the world, and then a few of the other ones who just get handed sticks and post nonsense that I love to shit on all the time, drive me crazy. But at the end of the day, they have the big backing from these companies and they can give you fake influencer entertainment, but it doesn't really help you make a good decision for your gear, your money, and your game. So I'm on the fence with keeping this channel going. So if you stuck around this long, by all means, help the Patreon, all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, this is very difficult to do. And, this Proto 2 set me back $500. I'll be posting this review soon. But, what do I do other than shit on the hockey tutorials of the world? The channel's just not growing. So thanks for the support that are there. We'll see what happens.